Hey everyone, it's Lexi Turner here, bringing you this week's Words of Confidence Wednesday. This week we're going to be talking about confidence when you feel like you're falling behind. And honestly, I feel like this is something that all of us are struggling with at this point. Maybe you see someone your age accomplishing something amazing, and you start questioning your own progress. And maybe someone else made the team, got the award, got the title, got accepted into the program, started a business, got the job, or just seems to have everything figured out. I mean, I could just go on and on listing the different possibilities of what could happen. Meanwhile, you're sitting there wondering why your life doesn't look like theirs. You start thinking like, should I be further along by now? Why does everyone else seem ahead of me? Am I doing something wrong? What's taking so long? And if you've ever thought those things, you're definitely not alone, and that's why I'm talking about it here today. And today we're going to be in Ecclesiastes 3:11 in our Bibles if you want to turn there. So jumping right in, one of the biggest confidence stealers today is when you feel like you're running out of time. We're constantly seeing what everyone else is doing. All of their achievements, all of their success, all of their highlight reels and what social media is showing. And before we know it, we're measuring our journey against somebody else's. The problem is that we usually compare our behind the scenes to what we see on social media and somebody else's highlight reel. We compare our struggles to their victories, our waiting season to their breakthrough, our beginning to their middle or their end. And that's never a fair comparison. You don't see the prayers that are prayed, the setbacks they faced, the mistakes they made, and the days that they wanted to quit. We only see the finished result, and that really just shows the different paths that God has planned for us. We need to just trust that it's all going to work out. And because of that, we start believing that we're behind. But what if you're not behind at all? What if you're exactly where God wants you to be right now? What God says about it, like I said before, is in Ecclesiastes 3:11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. So he has made everything beautiful in his time. That's just so important to remember. Not your time, not social media's time, not your friends or your family's time, his time. I think that's something that we all need to remember, and that is a really great point, because God isn't rushing our story like other people or social media might be. But that is why it's so important to listen to devotions like this and take a minute to breathe and slow down and be thankful for everything that has happened so far and what is to come. He's not looking at your life and thinking, wow, they're really behind schedule. It's so hard to not think like that. You'll be praying and just think how behind you are, but God isn't thinking the same thing. He's supporting you and encouraging you to keep moving forward. He's not worried and he's not panicking and he's not comparing your journey to anyone else's. Because he created your journey to be different. Think about flowers for a second. Some bloom in early spring, some bloom in the summer, some bloom in the fall. But we don't look at a flower that blooms later and call it a failure. Because that's just not how it works. It's simply blooming in the season that it was created for. And the same is true for you. Your time will come in the season that was intended for you. So next time you're feeling down in the dumps about you don't think you're where you're supposed to be in life, think about a flower. Think about a flower. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it never will. Just because you're waiting doesn't mean God has forgotten you, and he never will. Another verse that I love that goes right along with this is Isaiah 60:22, which says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." So really this verse is just such a reminder that God doesn't just care about what happens in your life, he also cares about when it happens. And his timing is intentional, even whenever it feels slow to us, but it feels just right to him. And what feels delayed to us is never denied in his plan, if that makes sense. So, rounding that all up to God is still working. Sometimes we think growth only happens when we can see it. That's so not true. Some of the most important growth happens underground. Okay, back in our plant cycle, think about a tree. Before it grows tall, it grows roots. Deep roots, strong roots, roots that nobody else sees. And honestly, I think God works that way in our lives as well. Sometimes when we're frustrated that nothing seems to be happening, God is strengthening our character. And like I said about the tree, we don't see what's happening. Nobody else sees what's happening, but he is shaping us to be the men and women that we are supposed to be. He has a plan for us. We just have to trust his plan and go along with it as it happens. Building our faith, teaching us patience, preparing us for opportunities that we just aren't ready for yet. But we will be, because that's part of his plan. The waiting season doesn't mean God stopped working. It often means that he's doing some of his best work. My next point is to stop racing with everyone else. I want you to think about something. If God has a unique person for your life, why would your timeline look exactly like everyone else's? Because it wouldn't be unique if everyone else had the same life going on, and we wouldn't have any fun in life, and there would be no personality or differences between us that make us all God's people and make us all different and amazing and created who we were meant to be. God isn't asking you to run their race. He's asking you to run yours. And when we're constantly looking left and right at everyone else's, we stop paying attention to the path that God has placed right in front of us. So that's what I was talking about earlier. If you're just thinking about everyone else, then how are you supposed to realize what God has right there with you? It's always right there. You just have to take the time to realize it. And you always have the confidence and you always have the faith inside you. You just have to take the time to realize it and grow it and make it even better. So confidence grows when we trust that God knows where he's leading us, even when we can't see the destination yet. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to know exactly what comes next, and you don't have to accomplish everything right now. You just simply have to start taking the next step and start believing one day at a time, one prayer at a time, and one act of faith at a time. So remember this. If you've been feeling like you're falling behind lately, I want you to hear this. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. Your story is still unfolding, and God is still working. And your timing is in his hands. Keep showing up, keep trusting him, and keep moving forward. The things God has planned for you are 100% worth waiting for. I promise. Thank you guys for this week's Words of Confidence Wednesday. I loved it so much. I can't wait for next time. Everyone just remember, you've got this because he's got you. Bye everyone.